So you can't find Weller Special Reserve or Weller Antique, and you're looking for a Buffalo Trace product that uses the same grains as that? We're going to review Buffalo Trace Kosher Wheat Recipe 94 Proof. So full disclosure, this bottle is not easy to find either. I think the Weller may be more impossible. Certainly the antiques, at least by me in New Jersey, they're unbelievably crazy priced when you do find them, even the Special Reserve. But this one hasn't been really easy either, nor has the Buffalo Trace Kosher Rye Recipe. In my last video, I kind of just showed you both of them. And the truth of the matter is that I have had this before, the wheat recipe, but this was reviewed on Facebook prior to my TikTok days. I have not done a TikTok review on this, which we're going to do right now. I have reviewed this one, previous bottle on TikTok, and I think absolutely this is certainly better than the flagship Buffalo Trace and possibly other Buffalo Trace products as well. So this one, actually, I have not had for a longer time, and I want to come back to it. And as I said before, these bottles used to be $40 by me. They then disappeared for a long time. When I did see them, they were like crazy price, and they're like $90, even higher. And finally, I started to see them here and there. And there's a store by me that had these for $54. Both of these I purchased there at different times. This one's been sitting around a little while waiting to be reviewed. That one I got today. So I figured we'd start with this one because I would like to compare this to other wheated bourbons. And just really quick, this is part of a line of Buffalo Trace kosher whiskeys. Really quickly, they're not kosher for Passover, but they are kosher. And they are... basically read you from this. This is because to ensure the barrels are not owned by a Jew during Passover, they're sold to a non-Jewish executive for the holiday, according to the Chicago Rabbinical Council, CRC, and the whiskey is then released to distributors after the holiday. This process ensures the whiskey remains kosher, but is not considered kosher for Passover. And being that we are now, Passover has not begun, this bottle, most likely, since I've already had this a few weeks, most likely was released after last year's Passover in 2024. So this is aged 7 years. It's 94 proof. It's aged in kosher barrels. Again, kosher. It's kosher, but not kosher for Passover. And it is a wheated bourbon. Again, this says it right on the back. It's the same grains as the Weller line. I want to revisit it now, see how much better it is. As I recall, I can tell you for a fact, I remember having Weller Special Reserve. I believe this easily can compete with that, if not better. Not saying this is Weller Antique. It's also lower in proof. But the point is, you know, if you can find this and you're getting this, even with the price of $54, if you think about what those Wellers are, crazy prices, and the quality of this is a good find if you could find it. So let's pour this up and let's see what we think. Okay, so we have this poured up. That was a so-so cork pop, but it almost was too easy to get out of the bottle, this cork. So hopefully everything's cool in here and it's been airtight. But I've seen that a lot. Sometimes the cork pops are okay, but it still means it doesn't mean that it hasn't been airtight. So let's give this a nose. This is interesting. It's very light. It's a different nose than I say from certainly a Maker's, and even thinking about the Bardstown Bottled and Bond. This is going to be compared to Maker's and the Bardstown Bottled and Bond wheat, and then we're going to take out the high wheat. So we have a few to compare this to. But it's a pretty light nose. Let's give this a taste. Cheers.